The content of this radio show is to provide information and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered advice or a recommendation. Thing or Two About Life, Total, is an adult podcast and recommended for mature audiences only. No content from the radio show can be used without the permission of Thing or Two About Life, Total. Thank you.
I am so into me, but I can learn a thing or two from you. I can weather the storm all by myself, but I'm so glad I got a total crew.
What's going on, everybody? What is the deal? This is Mario, and this is Thing or Two About Life, the Total Podcast. I would tell you guys to follow up with our social media links and websites, but since I'm not qualified to do that, I'm gonna pass that off to someone else. Andrea, please tell the people where they can go.
You're more than qualified to tell the people where we can go. Marlena has her cue card already for me, but it's a totalview22@gmail.com and totalview22.com. That's our website. You can always find us there. Check out the YouTube channel as well.
All right. See, that's what you do. You delegate to people who could do things better than you. So thank y'all for tuning in. So for real, we hope to have a good show. Thank you for tuning in last week if you did that. With that being said, we're gonna go on and get the introductions out the way. How you doing, Brother Lee Jack?
What it do, my total crew. Here to make everybody laugh and enjoy each other's company and make it do what it do.
That's what he specializes in, people making it do what it does. All right, J9, how you doing, baby girl?
I'm doing great. I just want to bring it up to everyone. And hope you guys have you enjoy the show. And that's my story, and I'm sticking with it. Sticking to it. I gotta say it right.
Yeah, okay, all right, that's cool. And to all my feline furry friends, we have Miss Marlena. How you doing, sugar pie?
Meow, meow. What's up, my family, my total crew? How are you all doing this evening? Welcome, viewers, my cat mamas and cat daddies. Come on in here and hang with us for a little while. We promise to give you a good show this evening.
All right. Couldn't have said it better myself. Until our producer show extraordinaire, Andrea. How you doing, lovely lady?
I'm good, Mario. How are you this evening? I hope everyone enjoys the show. Like I said a little bit earlier, you can always catch us at totalview22@gmail.com. That's the email address, of course. And check out our website at totalview22.com and get caught up on all the shows, YouTube as well.
Good job, Andrea.
You just wanted to prove to everybody you could do it again.
I promise you show right, but that was not it. That was not it.
But good job, like she said. Good job. After what we've been spending 3 weeks of screwing it up.
Yes, we have. It's not like Mama, we don't say this every week, but it's not
like, yes, it should be ingrained, but we do not. Mama D, how you doing? How you feeling? What's going on?
Good evening, everybody. A little under the weather, and I popped in my eyes. I'm scared nobody.
All right. Well, we definitely hope you feel better, and hopefully we'll keep the shenanigans to a minimum tonight. I doubt it, but we'll try.
We never do that. We never.
That's what I said. I doubt it, but we'll try.
Can you promise that?
No, we cannot. But yeah. All right. So let's get it started. So let me start off with a question for the women, and I just recently saw this as we was waiting to start record on Facebook. Right. women, they said that for years, men have practiced this can't turn a hoe into a housewife theory.
Wait
But
a minute,
we
wait
as,
a minute. Okay, now start over again. I'm sorry.
yes, I saw a post that says for years, men have practiced and believed this saying that you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. But yet and still, we expect y'all to turn felons, community dick, liars, and cheaters into kings. Why is that?
Damn.
Well, for the record, I would like to say you can't turn a male whore into a husband either. You know, I just wanted to put that out there too. Go ahead. Whoever want to start first? Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'll go.
Okay, go ahead, Marlena.
I don't think that it is up to another individual to change someone, the way they are, their personality, their journey, where they've been, where they're going. That all of that has to do with that person themselves. They have to be able to make their own transitions. Nobody can transition you into being anything. Now, can you be supportive of a person? Yes, you can. But changing someone is not up to you, and it is not possible for you to be able to do that at all.
So you saying that if a person's gonna make a change, it's got to be because they want to. There's nothing nobody can do to make them change. They gotta want to change.
They got to want to change, and they have to put in the work themselves to change. You cannot change anybody.
Okay. All right, Janine.
I agree with her.
Okay, well, go ahead. Go ahead.
Just like go into a housewife, you can't turn a felon into a gentleman. That's something you have to do.
But some, okay. Janine, go ahead and answer the question.
Well, I think they answered it perfectly. That's my sentiment to that.
Y'all don't think
I don't
sometimes
really have
you can love
anything.
somebody enough to make them want to change? You know? Or,
No, because you can't.
Wait a minute.
make someone
Did
change.
you hear what you said, though? Did you hear what you said? Make them want to change. You changing them and them wanting to change is a different thing.
but they didn't want to change until you made them want to change.
But they still made the change for themselves. Because
But they was inspired. They was inspired by you.
Like I said, you can be supportive of a person to want to do the right thing, you know. But it is
We're not saying
up
that
to
person.
them. It is totally up to them to make that change. Because a lot of times you can love somebody till the cows come home and they ain't making no change.
Right.
And they know that you love them, and they know that you're being supportive of them, and they know that you're giving your all. But if they ain't want to change, they're not going to. It's just not going to happen. You cannot make someone be something that they don't want to be themselves. If they're making the change, it's because they want to. They see and appreciate what somebody else is doing for them, and they want to make that change because it is the relationship or whatever is valuable to them. So they're willing to make that change. You changing them is something different. You can't do it.
Okay. What's your thoughts on it, Andrea?
Well, I agree with Marlena and Miss Anetta. You know, a person has to want to change. you can, like as Marlena just said, you can do everything for that person, but that person has to want to change. You can show them a whole different way of living in life and stuff like that. But if that's not what they're wanting, then that's just not what they want. Because if you are a hoe, you just a hoe. That's just something that you have to want to stop on your own. You know, I have people talk to exes and stuff that say, Andrea, but I changed. Okay, you changed. But as I'm watching you and listening to you, you still out there in the streets doing the same old bullshit that you was doing before. But it has to be that person that's truly ready to change when they are.
Okay. So let me ask the women this question. I'm sorry, Lee Jack. You know, that's taking it, you know, to get to you. But I just want to know, in y'all eyes, Andrea, and we'll stay with you. What's your definition of a hoe?
What's my definition of a hoe?
Yes. Because I noticed from woman to woman, it varies.
When we refer to men or women being hoes and things like that, we're not referring to them as being prostitutes or anything like that. We're just referring to them as being hoes. I mean, yes, they could be sleeping with multiple people or anything like that. That's a hoe. And that goes both ways. That works for men and women because men are hoes too. Still just don't put that shit out there like that, you know?
Wait. But if you single and you have no ties to you, it makes you a hoe if you're sleeping with multiple people, even though you're single. You're not committed to anybody.
Oh, but it makes you a hoe if you sleep with any and everybody. Yeah.
Right.
It's a difference.
So who determines who in and everybody for you? Who determines?
Okay, let me ask you this. Then, let's say you run across this female, she with you, then the next couple of days or whatever, y'all still communicating and things like that and whatnot. You see her out with somebody else. What the hell the first thing gonna come out your mouth about her?
Charge it to the game.
No, the hell you're not gonna call damn hoe.
Charge it to the game.
Charge it to the game. So you're not gonna say, oh, I see her. She probably ain't nothing but a hoe. The word hoe is not gonna come out your mouth.
Yeah.
He just gonna charge that shit to the game. You sure right, Mario.
I mean, but I just don't. I see things a little different. Sometimes, but like she said though, like Marlena said though, if she don't want to change or she gonna be, it ain't no need to call her hoe. She just at that particular point, she really being a hoe or she just being her,
or is she just being free?
Yeah, or being free. I mean, it's different terms for it. You right? That could be free. Right. Yes, free.
She's a free. He or she are just free spirit, as people
now,
like to
listen,
refer.
Mario, it's a difference between having.
Here we go with the gray area.
More than one partner and being from pillar to post. You understand?
This is what I'm saying. Who makes the rules for pillar to post?
You see, with this person, that person, it's a kind of I don't care who I sleep with type situation. Whoever comes, that's who I'm getting with. I'm going out just to get with anybody. That's pillar to post. Now,
yeah, but she might go, ooh,
if
I like cherry. Ooh, I like banana. Ooh, I like strawberry. Ooh, I like chocolate. I mean, it just happens.
If I decide that I want to have multiple partners, it's going to be a pick and choose and a limitation to whom and how many.
But that's for
you. It ain't gonna be just no anybody, everybody, whoever want it, come and go, this and that, every night of the week or every weekend or however you feel the post people do it.
But sometimes y'all women say that about other women because that's just how it seems to y'all. When sometimes they don't even be doing it like that, but y'all think because you saw 2-3 men come over to the house that she got to be screwing all the men. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes y'all be putting these labels on these people that'll be unfair and unjust, and y'all don't really know what's
No,
going
no, no,
on.
no, no,
Mario,
no.
women
Hold
do that to the
up.
women too.
Okay,
Y'all do that to
Mario.
the
Hold
women too.
up. We're not gonna just say y'all referring to the women because men do that shit too. Men refer to women as being hoes more than women do.
I mean,
Yes, he's talking to the brow.
See, he's quiet.
no,
You
I'm
see, he
just
got
saying
quiet.
it's true, but I'm just
Mario,
saying.
9
What?
times out of 10, when we say that, it's just a figure. It's just a figure of speech.
Shit.
No
Some
shit. That shit. Whenever y'all say it, that's what y'all mean. When y'all say it, y'all mean exactly what y'all say. A lot of times when we say that hoe, it's just a figure of speech.
Oh my God. Okay, sure.
Sometimes I will say this. Sometimes it can be just a figure of speech for us. Like
A lot of times when I say it, it's just a figure of speech because I don't have a clue. A lot of times whether that person is a true hoe or not.
Okay, I mean, I'll give you that, but sometimes it's not. But you right. We as men, they are quick to say things like that. I don't know. All right, Lee Jack, give some male perspective on this. What's your definition of a hoe, Lee Jack?
Oh man.
oh, y'all heard that?
Yeah. You don't want to know what she said, Lee Jack.
I didn't hear it, but whatever it was. Come on, Lee Jack. Cake.
Definition of a hoe.
Yep.
A gardening tool.
According to me, or according to
you. What?
No, according to you.
a woman that, well, as far as a woman that is quite promiscuous and has several male relationships going all at the same time.
Oh, he said nice.
Considered as a whole. And as far as
But couldn't that refer to being a man too?
if you let me finish, I might be getting to that point.
And I'm just asking. You take your time.
Oh my God.
As far as the man goes, it'll be right around the same thing because men, we tend to have several relationships going on at one time and think that it's okay, and that would be considered as hoeing. So yeah.
I'm gonna say this, Lee J. Boy, you sure stepped around them words careful there, boy.
He did a real good job.
I was like, you sure stepped around them things there careful, but like they were landmines. Okay. Janine, what's your definition?
So shit. I swear to God.
Well, I like the way Lee Jack said, but the real definition of a hoe is a gardening tool.
Okay. What's the street definition of it in your eyes?
Put that R on it, hard. But everybody said it. I mean, it's someone who sleeps around a lot, multiple partners. I mean, that's what I would say.
So multiple partners makes a person a whore?
No.
Yeah. If you back to back, just,
Okay.
you with this person one day and then you with the next person the next day, and you're sleeping with that person.
Felicia, are you there?
Did everybody answer the original question?
Yes, I think all the women answered it. Okay. What's your definition of a hoe, Felicia?
My definition of a hoe is someone who sleeps around with multiples of people.
Okay. All right. All right. I mean,
what's your definition?
Now let's hear Miss Dianetta's definition.
Someone who, and this is male or female, who don't turn anybody down.
That is a better answer, I think, than multiple partners. Now that right there makes you not right. You know what I'm saying? But multiple partners doesn't make you hoish though.
Hey guys, somebody has an opinion on what a hoe is. Would y'all like to hear it?
Sure.
So tell them your version of a hoe.
Someone who sleeps around like every night, different person type. Like this night, this person, that night, that person, this week, this person, and not like actually get in to know the person, just fucking.
Okay. I can get with that as well. I just think that the multiple, and once again, let's just be everybody that's listening, this is all our opinions. We don't, as Andrea like to say, this is for entertainment purposes only. So don't take this to heart. We're just giving our personal opinions, and we ain't trying to sway nobody one way or the other.
Would you like to hear another opinion?
Okay,
I
go
got
ahead.
A group of people. I'm in here with a group. They listening.
Okay, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Larry McBride. So I got two sisters that do podcasts. Please go follow my sisters at Neo So Cool Though.
You are not supposed to be advertising.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You just lost your chance. You only had 2 seconds and you lost it. You were not supposed to come on there. Stay in your motherfucking lane. You did not stay in your lane.
They plugging. Okay, they plugging. Okay.
You got to stay in your lane. Okay. Next. So, you see, I put everybody in their lane. No, you lost it. Nah. You had your chance. I gave it to you.
I thought I had to be corporate. Right?
Nah, you gave up stuff that wasn't supposed to.
No, I'm saying like I was just saying that all this is our personal opinions and how we see stuff. Mm-hmm. And I just think that if you got multiple partners and they're like the person said earlier, like Miss Dianetta said, when you don't have the ability to say no and everything that comes along your way, okay, I'll do it. Shit, you offering a ham sandwich? Shit, I'll do it. Then that kind of is horrible. But just multiple, because you could be responsible with multiple partners. That doesn't make you a hoe. You could be responsible.
I don't care if you're responsible or not. You're just a responsible hoe.
Men or women, different men or women. At one night, another night, the next night. No, I'm sorry.
Excuse me, but did you say you could be a responsible hoe? That's what it sounded like I heard you say.
Yes, the hell
she did say you could be a responsible hoe. You too could be a responsible whore.
You see the face though that she made when she asked you, did you say responsible hoe?
So I want to know, please explain, what the hell is a responsible hoe? Mario says you made that statement.
Mario didn't make that statement.
Well, who the hell
made that statement?
Who?
Felicia.
No, I said, so Mario said, but it doesn't mean that you're a hoe. You can be responsible with it. I said, so that makes you what, a responsible hoe? It don't matter. You still a hoe.
I never said the word whore. I said if you were sleeping with multiple people, you could be responsible. That don't mean you all over the place doing whatever.
Then
you said
so
you.
my question, then again, so my question is still the same. How the hell do you be a responsible hoe?
I don't know how you be a responsible hoe.
Well,
I'm talking about a responsible person that sleeps with multiple people.
I don't think he was saying being a responsible hoe. I think he was saying more like being a respectable hoe.
No, he said responsible. A responsible person. He's being a hoe. He's just, but he want to put responsible on it. So, like she said, explain the responsible hoe. What is a responsible hoe?
Once again, I never said the person was a whore. I just said you could be responsible if you have multiple partners. I never said a responsible whore.
You didn't say be a responsible hoe, but we're talking about hoes right now. But since you want to throw the responsible word in there, so now this person is a responsible hoe. Please.
So in y'all eyes, just because a person has multiple sex partners, they're a whore.
I ain't heard. See, that's how you put it. Responsible hoe. What's a responsible hoe?
Every night.
Okay, so you saying out of 7 days out the week, if they with 7 different dudes, that make them a whore?
Yeah, but you ain't being responsible.
No. I'm trying to understand, is that what y'all saying? Because that right there, I do consider to be a whore.
How is being a hoe being
with a different person every night? Yeah, of course. That's being a hoe right there.
Okay, yes, that's being a whore, but because you say you sleeping with 2 different men does not make you a whore, though.
No, we didn't say 2. I never said
2 is multiple.
So the number makes a difference. So if a woman has 2 different men that she's constantly sleeping with, constantly going back and forth to, you men will call her a hoe. You can't lie and say what you want.
Why the shoe can't fit on a man's foot too when he's sleeping with 2 different women? That makes him a hoe too, right?
Thank you.
Yes.
See, but okay. Wait a minute. Let's take a step back.
Go ahead, take it up, Mario.
Okay, no. Let's take a step back. Once again, yes, there can be male whores and there can be female whores. But just because you have, if I'm sleeping with Yolanda and Tamika, right? That does not make me a whore. That just make me, I just enjoy that, or I can't choose between the 2 right now. But that don't make me a whore.
That does make you a whore.
So we're talking about.
Okay, you know what? No, it doesn't make you a whore. It makes you a hoe.
All right, well, I guess all aboard the whole train then. I mean,
I'm quite sure we all didn't have our horse moments. I'm sure we've all had our horse moments. But
raise your hands if you don't have a horse moment.
Well, you know what?
I'll be honest about it. I've had a horse moment.
If you listen.
So how many are we talking about?
Do I need to get biblical?
No.
Y'all scared to say y'all been home?
I'm trying to get the president set because first y'all say it's 2.
Before we jump to something else, let's answer Mario's question. Have you been a hoe before?
I mean, like that. Wow.
I know somebody that needs to raise that motherfucking hand like right now. Like right now.
So what y'all say?
I said 2.
I know one person on this panel, they better raise their hand.
I said 2 for me. My hand is up on 2.
So what's the number? Like Leon say, okay, from this point forward, let's set a precedent right here on this podcast. What's the number that makes you a hoe? What number you have to be sleeping with at the same time to make you a hoe?
But I like your every day of the week a different guy or girl.
No, not every day of the week. We say at the same time. Like
at the same time, yes.
Like
more than one.
Right.
More than one.
More than one.
More than one. Keep it simple, stupid. It's more than one.
No.
You guys can call it that if you want, but remember I told you I had 2 And I didn't call myself for that.
Yes, that's what I'm trying
And
to
you
tell
may
you.
not
See,
call yourself that, but that's what it is. If it's more than one, that's what it is.
no, that's something society is telling you that is. You don't have to place them
That's
them,
not society.
them labels on yourself.
That's
Wait a
just
minute.
what I
Those,
think. And
those
that's
two,
real.
if you're
those
asking
two
for a
were
number, then
the
you really can't
only
put.
two. Those two were the only two.
Lord have
And I
mercy.
I'm sorry, I don't consider. I didn't never.
Have you ever
and I
had
still, I don't
sex out of
consider being
wedlock?
that.
Have you ever
If you-
had sex out of wedlock? According
Use a hoe.
to the Bible, you are a harlot. You're a hoe. You ever had sex out of wedlock?
You're a hoe.
According to the Bible, you're a harlot. You're a hoe.
You're a hoe. You're a hoe. Mario, you a
Like that
hoe.
old song said.
I would imagine
You
most
know.
women who have multiple sex partners do not see themselves as whores. I would imagine that.
Like the song. Hey, like the
most-
song
most-
say. Like the
Most
song
whores
say.
don't
Most
see
people-
themselves as whores, but that's what they are, whores.
Most people don't see
I
themselves
don't
as
see so many
whores.
women so vicious about this.
Oh, but like the song
You know
say,
how
the
long
song
it
said
took
there's some whores.
for
Most
people to admit that
most
they're
women don't.
this
Most
time of
women.
the year.
So the song says there's some whores in this house, and I'm gonna say the new song is there's some whores on this podcast.
Not one. It
Nah.
wasn't me.
I think we better move on.
It wasn't me.
Well, that is very interesting to see how adamant y'all women are that multiple sex partners makes you a whore.
And I sing the Shaggy song. It wasn't me.
Wow. I still say Miss Dinetta had the best answer though, when you just can't say no to nobody.
Right.
So listeners, bottom line is, as Marlena said, if you're unmarried, sleeping with someone, you're a hoe. As Miss Dinetta said, what was that she said, Mario?
If you just can't
That
say no.
You just can't
Yes.
say no to nobody.
If you just can't say no, and which we tell y'all that all the time, you're a hoe. Okay? So either way you look at it, we
You're a
just...
hoe.
And if you sleep with a minimum of multiple partners, one or two, you are a
hoe.
I disagree with that.
And we are going to agree to
You're just
disagree
in-
with you.
You're in denial is what you
Bottom
are.
line, if you sleeping with somebody you ain't married to them, you're a hoe.
You hoe.
Yes.
You're in denial, Mario. You hoe.
So, all right, we'll move on. We'll
Oh.
like Felicia just said. Say what you just said again, Felicia. We'll just agree to disagree.
Okay.
You're just in
And if
denial.
you guys don't agree with what we said here, hey, we'd like to hear from you at atotalview22@gmail.com. Send us your responses to whether you are a hoe or not, okay? We'll be listening.
Sure will.
So all hoes, make sure you speak up.
Hey.
Man, I have to fight everything
Clink,
in my
clink,
body.
I know, right? Hey, I spoke first. All hoes, speak up.
Oh man. Let's move on, Fifi. Let's move on.
Lord.
I guess we'll start with you, Felicia. Are all single people above 40s and who still single, are they damaged goods?
I would say so.
Really? How so?
And it may not be all that damaged, but yes, some damaged goods. Because you've been through stuff. It's not like you have never been in a relationship before. You've been in relationships before, so you might be damaged. There's a great possibility that you might be damaged, but the amount of damage, it all depends. Some damage you can deal with, some damage you can't.
Wow. Okay. And just the mere fact that you've been through some things and you're over 40 means that there's a distinct possibility that you may be damaged.
Not necessarily just being over 40. I mean, that's something that can happen at any age. You know.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was trying to get, ask Felicia to clarify. She's just saying that merely because you're single and 40, you might be damaged.
It can happen at any age, but by the time you hit 40, I would think you've already had some kind of damage. Somebody done you wrong in some kind of way.
Maybe the statement that you're making might signify that there's a little damage that's been done to you by making that statement.
Guess what? I never said that I wasn't damaged. I can admit that I am damaged goods, but I'm not going to toss my damage on someone else. I'll go off into my corner, go into my dang on self, tell you ain't got to deal with it because that's my past.
You know what? That is a very good point. You can be damaged, but as long as you don't take that damage and try to damage somebody else with it.
Right.
What about you, Andrea, since you were talking? Do you think if you're single and you're over 40, you damage goods?
As I said earlier, it could be at any age. You could be damaged at any age. As long as you go through the healing process of it, that's what counts the most. You got to heal from it at any age, whether you're 40, whether you're 20, whether you're 35 or 55. Heal from it. But are you considered to be damaged goods just because you're over 40? No. You're damaged and you're still a good person. So I guess in a sense that does make you damaged goods. But even though you do need to heal from it.
But why do you, just because you over 40, have to be? Not everybody who's going through some things feel damaged by it, though.
True.
It's just life. It's just shit you went through.
People may not feel damaged. And I didn't say everyone is actually damaged, but a lot of people are, unfortunately, because of the way this world is today.
Okay. Mr. Lee Jab, brother man, how you feeling about that? How you feeling about this?
Well, damage happens at the precise moment that we all decided that we wanted to engage in this thing that we call sex. Everybody's damaged. Like Andrea said, it's the point after that in which you go through the healing process or the coping process of dealing with that damage, how you want to accept and deal with it. Like she said, just because you over 40, that doesn't mean anything. Hell, people 14, 15, teens, early teens, mid 20s, 30s, everybody's damaged. And like you said, it's just how you look at the word damage. You can be damaged and moved on. You can be damaged and stuck in that place, or you can be damaged and don't want to get over it and move on with it and want to pass it on to somebody else. But at the end of the day, if you are damaged and you know that you are damaged, get over it. I mean, you got to try to cope with it, deal with it, and not pass it on to the next person, because your damage, your baggage is yours. Don't pass it on to the next person.
All right, look at Brother Leon getting all deep with him tonight.
and most importantly, if you feel like you can't just move on or can't heal within yourself, seek help.
Get some help. Yes,
seek help. Seek help.
Because it is places and people out there and organizations that help people all the time. No matter what kind of damage they got going on in their life, it's places for you. Get help.
All right, there you go. Mama D, how do you feel about that? Being over 40 and single, do you think that automatically give you the grounds for being damaged goods?
I don't. I think that's a generalization. I agree with Leon. I can't believe I said that, but I did.
What?
Because even though you're over 40 doesn't necessarily mean that you've been damaged. There are some people who have not been hurt in relationships.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't consider them damaged. They may not be married or be committed to someone, but and just because they're not with that person doesn't necessarily mean that they're damaged.
Yep.
And that's a minority. I'm not I'm not saying that's the case all the time, but it's not. Most people, if they're over 40, have had some bad stuff going on, and they could be damaged goods. But as long as you learn from those mistakes, then I wouldn't consider you damaged goods. I would say you are recovering, or you are recovered, but not necessarily damaged.
Okay. And that's what I was just saying too, that some people make choices to be single. Some people, chooses career, certain things over relationships. So they haven't had a chance to, they just not damaged for the simple reason they chose other things. What about you, Marlena? How you feeling about this?
I don't believe that everybody who goes through things, and this is whether you're over 40 or under 40, I don't believe that everybody who goes through things are damaged. I think people become damaged when they're just stuck there. They can't move past
that's a good
their
point.
situation, and so that's when I would say that person is damaged, because a lot of times people go through things and they can just pick up and move forward. I've been through some things. I've never considered myself as damaged. I've always had a good support system. My girlfriends. I have a lot of sisters. People that I can talk to and really be supportive. I grew up in a household full of women, full of strong Black women, and we just weren't ones who just let situations just consume us. We pick ourselves up, and we move on. Yes, there's pain, and when there's pain, there's also where I come from. Where there's pain, there's also a support system of love. So, I've never considered myself as damaged goods. Yes, I have been through some things, but damaged goods, I am not.
All right. What about you, J9? Oh, what about you, Felicia?
Either one.
Move on.
Okay. Okay. Well, I don't think that everybody, like Marlena said, damn, it just depends on what your makeup is and who you are and your ability to rise above and get over things. You know what I mean? And I don't want to trivialize people's stuff, because some things and you it's hard to get over. You know what I mean? Some things you can't. It's hard to get past. You know what I mean? But some people, as humans, we built to last. We built to survive. You know what I mean? It hurts, but it's amazing. Time, it's funny. It heals shit. Right now, if something happened to you, you swear it's the worst shit in the world. 5 years and now it'll be hard to remember the names and the characters of all the people that help do things. You know what I mean? That help hurt you. So time heals a lot of wounds. As you get older, you heard your mama and them say that time heals all wounds, but it's true. Not all, but some. Not all, but some.
The majority.
Yeah, the majority. Yeah, because you're right. Some shits run deep.
Yes, most definitely.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so, and I'll wrap it up with this. Sometimes in order for you to be right, truth be told, a lot of shit you can't hold on to. You got to let it go or you won't be right. You know what I'm saying? You'll find yourself missing out on good people and things because you still hold on to this. Because y'all ever seen those baby mama that soon they see the baby dad and some enraged just go over them automatically? He ain't said shit. He ain't did. And then soon they see him, they just go into, Super Saiyan mode.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So sometimes you got to let stuff go. Now, I ain't trying to, downplay whatever pain she go, but someone be mad sooner they see him. I'm talking about sooner they see him, she go into police almost got to get called because she just go into a rage.
Oh my God.
So I just don't want nothing in my life where I have to hold on to stuff like that because ultimately it affects who you are. And sometimes most of us, if you right in the head, want to be good, decent people. If you right.
Mario, why when you say stuff, you just use the women?
Oh, that's a good example. Most people can understand. Okay, you know what? How about
you do in Marlena's defense with saying that though, you have a lot of men that do that too.
Exactly.
And so as soon as they see the baby mama or whatever, ex-wife, girlfriend, they just get mad. They just get angry and kind of scary,
No,
yeah, they do that shit too.
Yes, I was just giving an example, but for my next 4 examples, I'll use men.
No, you can say men and women. Just say
men and women. Yes, but I'm just saying that
better, men and women.
I'm just saying a lot of times when we be watching YouTube, Facebook, and all that stuff, you usually see those videos with the women going crazy.
Because that's the type of things that whoever likes to put out there. They like for you to see the angry woman. Let me give it to you, the angry Black woman. But and then there's never the flip side of that, where you see the man actually doing the same thing that the woman did. But see, those things are never talked about.
I won't argue with you on that one right there. Definitely won't argue with you on that.
You better not, because they always want to do that.
Black women are labeled as being angry anyway. Black men,
we are.
We're labeled as being angry anyway.
I don't do that. I think women just angry, period. I don't give a fuck what color they is.
No, but those wholesome other ones, they're not like that. And they're in their eyes. Because they can be just as angry as we can too.
Yes.
Sometimes they worse.
That's what I said. To me, I don't look at that. Women are women.
Yeah, they'll be angry regardless.
Yep.
But no.
Oh, all right, Leon. If you was getting ready to get married again, would it be okay at your potential's wife bachelorette party for her to be receiving lap dances?
Say what now? If I was getting ready to get married again. No, because you kind of blurted it out there. You said what?
Okay, if you were about to get married and your future wife was at her bachelorette party, would it be okay for her to have strippers and getting lap dances?
Wow.
You ain't got to think. Go on and answer the question.
It'd be all right for her to have lap dances. I don't know about all that, but I don't think I'd hold a be all mad about it. But
why wouldn't you be mad about it?
Why wouldn't I be mad about her getting a lap dance?
Yeah.
because hopefully she can control herself and restrain herself and know how to act.
Or is that because hopefully you will be getting that lap dance too?
Oh, I'm gonna get a lap dance from her later. Better
No,
be.
no. At your bachelor party.
Ooh. What?
Would you be accepting a lap dance at your bachelor party?
Yeah, I'm listening to this one, Leon. Go ahead.
Yeah, because he's trying to be clueless.
Yeah, because I'm gonna know how to restrain myself. I ain't got to be all crazy about it. She gonna give me a lap dance, cool. Hey, lap dance, go on about your damn business.
So, ain't now one of the women gonna say nothing on this one right here?
No, you know what?
We supposed to be responsible adults. I wouldn't have a problem.
Bachelorette parties, that's what they do. Yes.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have a problem with my man having strippers and getting a lap dance. No, I wouldn't. It's a bachelor's party. Bachelorette party, same thing.
Yes.
It's a bachelor party. That's what they do. What the hell is a bachelor party without the strippers? What the hell is the bachelorette party without the damn strippers? You know, people say bachelorette or bachelor party. It's gonna be some strippers.
It's gonna be some strippers.
Figure out who you talking to. You talking to mature women. We don't get stressed out over stuff like that.
You know good and well y'all gonna get a knock at the door. I got a complaint that there's too much noise going over here. What is it, officer?
Right. as long as she can refrain from doing anything that's not out there, out over the top outrageous, I ain't got a problem with her getting a lap dance. Because like I say, later on when she get home, or when we goddamn get back together, we gonna be getting a lap dance, all right.
What about you, Andrea? Would it be an issue if your dude was at the bachelor party getting that lap dance?
No, it wouldn't be. Wouldn't be it. Not at all. But just don't come to me with that bullshit.
What bullshit?
See, men tend to say it's okay having the strippers and all of that. But no, deep down in their little heart or whatever, they be like, man, you better not have no motherfucking strippers at your party. That be the thought, but they don't actually say it.
Oh,
go out there.
So
what they say is, yeah, go on, have your strippers, go on, have a good time, enjoy yourself. But secretly be mad at a motherfucker because why you having strippers? And they're not going to be there to see what's going on with these strippers.
Oh, so you saying, long as he don't come with that dumbness, he better come with that attitude, goose in the gander. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. As long as he come with that, you straight.
It's most definitely.
Okay. All right, we already know. I mean, Marlena, you can elaborate, but you already pretty much told us that, hell yeah, I'm down with them strippers, baby.
It's gonna happen. What the heck kind of bachelorette party is without a stripper?
I mean, I tend to agree. I mean, some things it just go together. Some things just go together. What about you, Miss Donetta?
I agree with Marlena. I had one at mine. He had one at his.
What are we gonna do? Sit there and talk, eat crumpets,
right,
and get drunk.
Can you remember your stripper's name, Miss Donetta?
Yes, I can.
What was his name?
Yes.
What was it?
I didn't say who it was. I just said he was a coworker. And yes.
Oh no, I'm talking about what was his stripper name?
Black Thunder.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I don't know about all that. I just knew him by his real government name.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure he had one, but since I was a person that he knew, he didn't use that for me.
No, they didn't say, "Welcome to the stage, Black Steel."
We had it at my house, so we didn't do all of that.
Oh, okay. All right, Felicia, if you still here, You doing the bachelor party lap dancing and stuff?
Oh, you know she doing the lap dance. Don't even know why you asking her.
Right. Yes, I am. It's got to be some strippers. I would expect for him to have some, because I'm definitely going to have some. I would expect for him to have some control and not have sex with anybody besides me. But you go ahead and watch the titties shake, watch the coochies in your face. I don't give a damn. Just don't indulge in it.
So is it all right if he gets a little bit of head?
Damn.
That's indulging in it. That's indulging in it. Nope, he can't get that because I can give it to him.
That's sex. I mean, he said
That's
sex.
any form of sex. Can't have sex. Can't have sex of any kind, but you can watch it all you want to.
So what if so say for
Felicia,
instance,
can he touch it?
Huh? I didn't hear that.
She said, "Can he touch it?
Can he touch it?
Yeah, can he touch it?
Depends on how much money that was paid for it. No,
Oh,
seriously,
so it was a high-end stripper. He can touch it.
No.
So if it's one of them ones that they got out the back of Speedway, he can't touch it.
No, seriously, I was just talking shit. No, no, can't touch it. Can't touch it.
So,
but I'm not gonna be there, and I'm not gonna question what the hell you did, because that was your bachelor night, and this is my bachelorette night. Don't question me. I ain't gonna question you, and let's just have that trust factor that nothing happened. And if it did, I surely hope you protected yourself, because we ain't about to talk about it.
That's what I.
Because if it was meant for me to know, I would have been there.
That's what I say. Do y'all gonna do your thing? That wasn't them type of thing. Did you have fun? Yeah, you had fun. Yes, and then we leave that right there.
Yeah, leave it right there. Don't give me no details, because I ain't giving you none. Because I don't want you to feel no type of way, and I ain't trying to feel no type of way. Just the fact of you had fun, I had fun. Let's get married.
Huh? All right, Janine, what's your thoughts on this?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what it was about.
Would you be okay if you were about to get married, if your guy was having a bachelor party and he had a stripper and vice versa for you? Would you have strippers at your bachelorette party?
Well, I would most definitely have some strippers at my bachelor party, and I wouldn't mind if he did. I've been to clubs with my significant other, and you know, everything is cool. I've even paid for them to have lap dances. It's just fun. I have no problem with it. I have fun too.
Right.
If you're dancing good or doing the right thing, I might even pay you some money too.
All right.
Yeah. I hear you, J. Dad. Okay.
See the problem with it. I don't see the problem with it.
I don't see a problem either.
But
I actually enjoyed going.
okay, let me switch this up. Here we go. But you know how some men here, they just can't stand to see their woman with, anybody on them. They just, because of men, we could be just not right when it comes to that, possessive and jealous and stuff.
Yes, I had a girlfriend. Her husband saw the tape of a bachelorette party.
Tape?
He was not. Yeah.
Yeah, they had video.
You crazy?
They fucked up. What the hell?
That was the first mistake.
Right.
Yes, he was really upset. He was really upset.
No, that's a no. You don't.
Yes, that's a no.
First of all, you take everybody's phone.
Yep.
Take everybody's phone. And you don't have anybody record your party.
No, you do
you
not.
Know, you don't have a photographer. A lot of people do that. They hire photographers and stuff to come in and do their whole bachelorette party or bachelor party or whatever. I'm like, that cause problems.
Yeah, they cause problems for her.
You had if
Because
that's the case,
you don't do that.
yeah, if that's the case, you have
Like
time
Felicia
limit
say,
set up on the
you
photography.
just leave all that shit up to imagination. You can imagine what might have happened, but you will never know.
Well, Leon made a good point. Say that again, Leon.
So if you're gonna have a photographer come take pictures at your bachelor party, your bachelor party, it's certain time that nigga you got 30 minutes to take pictures. After that, you and your camera is gone. It's over with. Ain't nothing else. Nothing being taken.
And that's a damn good ass point right there.
Yeah, y'all need to get there an hour or two before your stripper arrives, so y'all can take pictures or whatever and see your friends and la who was at the party and your little setup and everything. But after that,
Cameras
it's
is
a
gone.
wrap.
All photography pictures is
Yeah, because
gone.
the cameraman, and all the snitches gotta go.
She had 5 strippers.
5, goddamn.
Yeah.
Oh, she wasn't bullshitting. She done
of
hired
them
new
we paid
condition to
for.
strip.
You know what she had
3
on
of
her?
them well, 3 of them we paid for, and then the other 2, I just knew them, and they just came for, I guess.
They was trying to get real freaky dicky at that party.
But when it comes to stuff like that, you just never know what may break out. So that's one of them type of thing. If you were there in the house, you had a good time. If you wasn't, sorry for you, you missed it, because there ain't no evidence, no nothing for this. So if you missed it, you missed it. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all, one of my sisters, for her husband's bachelorette party, she let there be strippers, and her husband didn't know that she knew how to do any of that stuff. And at the time, she didn't have any tattoos, but they spent a week apart. And then when it came time for the bachelor party, she had the strippers get there, and she was the main stripper. She was his main event in his room, and she had a costume on and everything, and she had tattoos on. She actually went and got some real tattoos put on her, so he didn't know it was her until she took her mask off and they was in their room after she'd done part of the dance. And that was because she was so insecure. She did that because she was so insecure about what he might do with the strippers. So she decided to make herself the main event.
Man, I would have knew that was my woman as soon as she walked through the door.
Yeah.
As soon as she walked in. What you doing in here? I had the good shit. What you doing in here?
She was in complete costume, and she didn't take off that costume till she got in the bedroom alone with him.
But I would think your partner, what they look like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
I wasn't there, so I couldn't say. I'm just going by the story that was told to me. I don't know. I know some people that really don't know their partner. Depending on how they're dressed up, they don't necessarily know.
There's a lot of people like that. There's a lot of people like
Well,
that.
if I had a partner and he tried to change, I know exactly what his body looked like. So
I would have been on that phone immediately. Strippers are us. I want my goddamn refund. Cause I ain't paid for this. I see this every day. I ain't paid for this. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Well, I can tell y'all this much. He turned out to be a hoe. The marriage only lasted 4 years.
Well, I mean, if you factor in a hoe, that's a good little. 4 years is good. It's a good time left to be a hoe. Oh, I mean, he scratched that out as much as he can get.
But she could have done at the bachelor party if he was willing to go in the bedroom with her and he didn't know who she was.
Yeah, she should have known that thing.
Right.
That would have told you right there.
This nigga can't be trusted.
Yeah,
maybe
see, that's what
she
goes
got
back
caught
to
up
what
in the
you
moment and then
said.
turned her ass on too.
Hey, that's a possibility too.
And like Janine said, You know, you gotta know your mate. Some people do know their mate, regardless of what they got on. Some people do, some people don't. I don't know.
But the mere
But
fact that he
y'all got a damn good ass point though. If he didn't know that was his woman, the woman he's about to marry, and he went off into the bedroom with her, yeah, that would have told me, yep, you a
yeah,
hoe.
that was too.
You passed the hoe. You something else. I'm not marrying you.
All right, Leon.
Yo.
If you were dating a girl and you found out that, let's say she was in a relationship, but she, they were separated, but they still live together and y'all started vibing, how long would you give her before you say, okay, you got to make a decision? It's either him or me. How long would you give her? I mean, what would be the time limit on that for her to make a decision?
For her to make it, if I found out that she was still living with the guy?
You already knew all of this.
Oh, wait a minute.
She was honest and transparent with you right from the jump. But she said, we separated, but we live together. But I'm just, she keep giving you little excuses why she ain't leaving yet or why she got to stay in the house. What will be your time limit?
After the second excuse? Shit. I give you the first excuse. Yeah, I give you the first excuse. I give you that one. After the second excuse, ain't no excuse. That's where you want to be. I'm cool. You good. Bye.
Okay. All right, cool. What about you, Janine? If you met the guy, he told you honest, hey, look, we separated, but we still live together. But I'm trying to work my way up out of there. How long you give him before you say, hey, look, you got to make a decision?
Well, that actually has happened to me before in my younger years. And I didn't really give him no date. But this woman, every time that he came over, she had some excuse why to call, and he'd be arguing on the phone. Why every time I leave, I tell you where I'm going, you call me. And so I did have a problem with that because every time she did. But I didn't really give him a date. I put him for how long? Actually, I was with him for a while. I don't remember exactly how long, but I actually let him go because even though he said nothing goes on, he was one of those strippers. And he did a stripping thing, and he said, well, come and stay with me. And I'm like, no. Mm-mm. So he did it too many times and stayed out, and I just said, that's it. I just packed up his stuff and put it by the door, and I went to work, left a little note and told him to take his things and go.
Oh, wow. Okay. What about you, Lady Suge?
Let's see, it's two ways I can answer that. Me back then, yeah, I might have would have given a chance, but me now, I'll holler at you when you figure that situation out. Then you come holler at me, bro.
Right.
Man.
Because and the reason why I say that is because there's no guarantee that person is ever gonna leave, and if that person does leave, there's still no guarantee that person's gonna end up with you. So why take yourself through that? Go figure your situation out. You let me be, and hey, it is what it is.
But in situations like that, I don't know if y'all feel this way, but this is my personal opinion. Every time when you say, okay, wait to figure yourself out, whenever they're ready and come back to you, it's always too late. You know what I'm saying? Whenever they're ready, you done, or you in a situation, or it moves on. So it almost never works out. Either they're ready when you're ready, or it never pans out to anything.
Right. But with that, my thing is, why put yourself in that situation where you know that he or she already living with someone, and especially if they're married and they're saying that they're just separated, but they still can do whatever they want to do and all of that. Why put yourself in that situation? It never turns out good for the other person. Sometimes it do, sometimes majority of the times it don't.
Yeah.
And for me, that's just, I can't put myself in that situation again. I've been there, done that, won't do it again.
Oh, okay. What about you, Marlena? He was honest with you, forthright, and tell you that I'm living with somebody, but we separated, but I'm just trying to, get myself together before I move up out of here. How much time you give him?
He ain't even talking to me. He not even talking to me.
So that's a no-go right from the jump.
There's a no-go right from the jump because you don't have yourself together. You need time to get yourself together. Go ahead, because I ain't waiting for nobody. I'm trying to get themselves together.
Nope.
If I'm available when you get yourself together, consider yourself a lucky soul. But I'm not waiting around for you. I'm not even having no conversations with you about that. You still there, and that's a problem for me. So if you still living at home, y'all separated, or you making plans to get out, you just making plans. You still there. As long as you're still living in that house and you are not stable, with your situation, you don't need to be talking to me about anything relationship wise.
But baby, I told you we separate. I'm just trying to work a few things out here till we can get to. Baby, just listen to
me. That's a song.
I know, but just listen to me. Me and you vibing, and I feel like I could really build something with you. But I just need a little time to kind of tighten this up over here. Cap this up, and then I'm gonna get with you, baby.
You do take that time, all that time.
Bless your heart. Okay.
You take all that time that you need to take to do whatever it is that you need to do, and hit me up when you get through taking care of all of that, okay?
Well, I gotta be like that. I need you by my side right now, baby.
I'm sorry. I cannot commit to that. I am so sorry.
I'm for me, I'm done with the sharing game. I'm just done with it.
But here's the kicker. This is what we'll say. You ain't sharing. We don't sleep together.
We're not sharing, but I don't live in your household, so I don't know what you do at night.
Okay. All right, I got you. Felicia, how you feeling about this?
Well, I'm gonna say, don't open another door if you haven't closed that previous door, because I'm not dealing with none of that drama that's coming out of that door that you have not closed. Close it first. So you can't tell me that we vibing. You can't tell me that we having a good conversation. You can't tell me nothing besides that door has already been closed. Because the moment that I hear that it's even partially open, I gotta send you about your way. And if you don't want to go your way, I'm going mine, because I'm not dealing with that.
Yeah, I have a guy friend, and we are friends. We've been friends for years. And he tries this shit all the damn time. And the first thing when he starts that shit, I say, "You still married? Bye."
But sometimes when I listen to certain women, some women, not all women, talk, right? And then they'll say everything that y'all saying, all the good stuff, right? But if y'all think about it, and you probably don't have to think hard about this, y'all know somebody who's dating somebody that got somebody that's saying this same shit right here. If you think about it, you probably don't have to think hard. You know somebody who's going through this right now, and she love the shit out of him, period, point blank. And willing to wait, no matter what he tell her, baby, I'll be back. I'm going to the booze. Shit, I'm going to get my flying saucers. Don't wait up.
Look here. Look at the screen. You see these shoes right here? You see these shoes? When I went to go buy these shoes, the man in the store decided to buy them for me. And I found out after he bought them for me that he was in a relationship. Just because you bought me something didn't mean shit. You in a relationship. Close that door, boo. Don't try to open the door with me if you ain't closed that door. Thank you for the shoes.
Oh man, do y'all believe that every man that y'all been with has been relationship material?
No.
Definitely not.
Okay, now flip that around. That's all I'm saying. Miss Donetta, how you feel about this?
Well, I've been there, done that, and I wouldn't do it again. So if he told me he was in that they weren't together, but they still living together, they still together. So I would tell him, once you get that settled, then you can come back. I may be here, I may not. I don't know.
So
But
in
you're
your
not gonna-
personal experience, did they ever leave? Did they leave for you though? You know, a lot of women say, you know, a lot of men will say that. Let me stick with the men tonight. A lot of men say, babe, I'm gonna leave her. Do y'all find that they actually do or they don't lead a person they with to be with y'all?
In my instance, they didn't.
They did no, they didn't.
They did
I
not.
wouldn't want you to leave her for me, because if you leave her for me, then you gonna leave me for somebody else. Nah, I'm good.
In my
The same way
instance,
you got him, the same way you can lose him.
he did not. But after we broke up, she put him out, and then he
lost it all.
Because he lived with his mama. And he called me and said, we're not together. I said, so where you living? I'm living at my mama's. I said, call me when you get your own place.
Damn. Wow.
I had my own place. I had a home. I had a townhome. And you gonna come see me and you living with your mom? No.
I will say this, and this is just me being completely transparent and honest. If a man's intentions were not right and you met somebody who was into you, I'm talking about really into, not no just play, you know, you really found somebody that you say, okay, she's into me and I really got her nose open. If y'all listening, y'all know what nose open mean. I got her, you know what I mean? You can't dangle that I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna be with you soon. And I know men do it. I know we do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you don't even really have to feed her the whole meal. You could just give her a little bits and it'll keep her hanging on. And people do that shit for years. You know, and just keep them hanging on and you know deep down in your heart you have no intentions of doing nothing right by this woman, but it's something about this situation makes you feel good, make you feel good about yourself, and you don't give a damn how shit is making her feel. You know what I mean? But by this time, she love you. She care about you. She got feelings for you. So sometimes when y'all get invested, y'all hate to walk away feeling that I done put so much into it. I can't walk away now. I'm almost at the finish line. When y'all really don't know, you're never going to reach the finish line.
Well, I'll give you one better than that, Mario. I have a friend, well, she's deceased now, but she was involved with a married man. And he kept telling her, you know, we have separate rooms. We don't really communicate. We don't do none of that. She had a baby by him. This boy went all through his life. He knew that was his dad because he was over there every day. He was over there every day. In fact, he worked with my dad at the post office. So I knew him and I knew his wife because his wife was a school teacher. So she worked with my mom and he worked with my dad. And this girl went all through the time that her child was growing up. He apparently did 2 Thanksgivings and 2 Christmases because Thanksgiving Day he come over and eat. Then he had to go home and eat. Then on Christmas, he was always there Christmas morning when her son woke up to see what Santa brought. And they would eat a little meal and then he would go home and be they didn't have any kids. He would be the husband and all that for the holidays. They would go to holiday dances and stuff. He would take my friend out with her son. They would go out and have dinner at the restaurants or whatever. I mean, they never hid anything. And he kept saying, well, I've invested in that house and I'm not leaving her that house. Or she don't want me. We just exist together. She did that through the whole duration until she passed. I know she went with that man about 30 years.
See, that's what I'm talking about. So, I mean, it sounds trivial, it sounds messed up, but that little thing can make people hold on forever.
Right. And I asked her, I said, is it because of your son that you won't? She said, no, I truly love him. And I had, just like you said, I have too much invested in this relationship now.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And that's a shame that goes like that, because a lot of women and some men, I'm gonna keep, that's gonna be the theme of the night, me using examples for men, but the whole half a piece of shit of man or half a piece of shit of woman is better than no woman. A lot of people really believe that. Instead of being by themselves, they'd rather have a half a piece of shit of man or a woman.
Nope.
You saying you can't do it, Shook?
I can't.
I can't do it. No, I to the point where now I can't share. I just can't. Nope.
And whether it's for real or not, whether or not they sleeping together or in the house, long as they in the house, to me, I'm sharing.
Because and if you're there 9 times out of 10, I might need to talk to you about something. Hell, you can't answer your phone. You can't answer your phone. You can't answer your phone. All you can do is text. And even if you can do that, nobody got time for that. No, that's why. Do people need to be honest up front and say whether they're married or what their true relationship is with their wife, ex-wife, or whoever they living with? You need to be upfront about it so a person won't get all wrapped up into their feelings with you, get into their emotions and all of that shit. Because if a person starts to fall in love with you and then find out other certain things about you, that shit is heartbreaking for that person.
It is. And
but you know what? I even for men and women that decide to give that scenario a try, how long after so long, when you see that shit ain't working, you move on.
That was the original question. How long?
You just, after so long, I wouldn't do it, first of all, but even if a person was stupid enough to agree to that, like Donetta said, that woman stayed in it for 30-something.
Ain't no damn way.
I don't even know if I could have did that a year.
No.
I don't even know if I could have did it a year. I don't know. I don't think I could. I don't even think I could have did it for 6 months.
I'll say
no. And then that shit's got to be secretive.
Yes, very secretive.
And
I'm telling you, Donetta,
the man that's my man, I'm committed to, is over there. Somebody lives in the house with somebody else. He's never at my house. He's never with me on the holidays. No.
I ain't saying that I know nothing about this, but it ain't quite like that. Some holidays and sometimes you could spend with them depending on how things fell, you know, and if you couldn't do the major holidays with them, the holidays that the other person you with that don't give a crap about, you emphasize those and make them seem like these are the what I really care about. You know, this is the what.
But even though you do that, your time is limited. Your time is limited.
It is, but at this particular point, you see, y'all talking from y'all point of view. The person conditioned at this point should take whatever she can get from you by that point. She conditioned.
It's true. Yes, true enough. But your time is limited, and that's still not fair to that person.
You'll be amazed at what people
Some
could
people are
condition
conditioned
themselves to deal with.
He had certain nights.
Do that.
Like Wednesday night, he wouldn't come over there. So that would be a night that we would all get together and play cards and whatever.
Yep.
If he decided the last minute he coming over there on Wednesday, she give us a call. Y'all can't come over tonight because Big Daddy coming over.
Yep.
So she got to stop what she likes to do and what we do on a regular basis because he's coming to the house.
I'm like, you can't come because this the girls' night. I cut his ass short. I'm like, you can't come because this tonight I hang out with my girl.
Nope, I don't change nothing for you. You change everything for me. That's the way it works.
Right.
I'm telling y'all, man, that doing things that way, because I've done that once. We had our specific day. That shit right there is really, it's annoying. I'll say
how that could be.
It's really annoying.
Yeah, there's nothing spontaneous. Everything is on the schedule.
Yes, a schedule.
Damn.
And then after so long, this is what I started doing. I started not being at home. I started going elsewhere.
So you saying you bucked the system. You started not being available for him.
Yes.
Bet that didn't go over well.
It didn't.
That's because her senses kicked in and she realized,
that was more,
wait a minute.
That was more me getting myself out of the situation.
Yeah. All right. I think we'll wrap it up right there, y'all. We've been here almost 2 hours, you know. But talking to the people that's listening out there, if you feel that a situation is not conducive and you're not happy and stuff like that, time is precious. That's the one thing we can never have enough of. We can't get back. So really assess if you're wasting it, because if it don't really feel like love or things are being done like love, really look at it. I ain't telling nobody what to do because it is what it is, you know, but sometimes love has a way of letting you know if it's real or not by the actions people show, not the shit they say. So
that's true.
Mario, I had a question I wanted to ask. Do you want to wait until next week for me to ask it or what?
No. Come on, let's do it.
Okay, so it's my birthday. Marlene and the girls, we all gonna be out to dinner, and I'm gonna use you as an example. And
go ahead.
Say what?
I said, go ahead. I like where it's going.
Oh, shut up, boy. And you'd be like, okay, baby, so you and the girls are gonna be at such and such a place. I'm gonna swing past there. I know you like to floss me around and stuff. I'm gonna bring you your birthday gift and I'm gonna bring you some flowers. Is that okay? And of course I would say yes. Mm-hmm. So here you come with your birthday gift and the flowers or whatever. And you sit down and may have a drink or two with us. And you get ready to leave. And I say, well, baby, go ahead on and pay for everybody's meal before you go. What say you?
This dude go bust out laughing. Lord Jesus.
Wait a minute. It's your birthday. So
First
in
of
the
all,
process of me getting ready to leave.
that's not something I would do, but I know it has happened.
No, okay. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to make sure I understand that the process is being your birthday.
Yep.
And you, when me getting ready to leave, you want me to pay for you and all your girls' meal before I walk up out of there.
Yep.
I'll look at you and I say, baby, you're gonna have to pick the two best you like. Cause I ain't doing but you and two other. That's it. I can't do y'all all. When did this trend start that people gotta pay for everybody at the table?
I don't know.
Well, you're sweet because I wouldn't pay for nobody's but hers.
I'm surprised. And for you to say that, I'm really surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if you said, well, baby, I'm gonna pay for you.
I would do it for her, but you know,
what if you had? I mean, if you had not have showed up, who was gonna pay for their food? They was gonna pay for their own food.
I mean that is true, but sometimes you know when it's your baby's birthday, you tend to give her a little, you know what I'm saying, leeway. It just depends on how many people at the table. You know what I mean?
Them heifers ain't getting none of my birthday money. You got some extra money you want to spend on somebody, you better spend it on me.
And that's what was gonna be my very next point. Most women will say, shit, you better not get them hungry bitches shit.
Exactly. I know that's right. That's my birthday. Don't spend my birthday money on them bitches. No, you spend it on me. It's my birthday.
Most people, when they the birthday girl, wants to be the special person. And if I'm buying all y'all stuff, ain't nothing special about the birthday girl.
Exactly.
Really?
Not a damn thing.
Right. Nothing.
No. What I'm saying is, if you're not making her feel special if you pay for everybody. She want to be that is her moment.
Right. But obviously she didn't feel like that. She wanted the front.
Yeah, that's true.
She really wanted the front and fluff.
Right.
Her man out.
I guess so.
But damn. Not my man. Y'all man better tell y'all man to give y'all some money.
Let her
having to pay for y'all food.
What about Big Money Grip Leon? Come on, Big Money Grip.
Ain't no
paying for the whole table, ain't you?
Ain't no Big Money Grip. I'm not paying. Okay. Y'all gonna be back there busting some suds in this motherfucker. We can pay for something. Goddamn shit. Okay.
I'm saying, but what you looking at your girl like? I'm sorry, Scooby, I must didn't hear you right. Scooby, what you
smoke today? You smoking some good shit today.
Dang.
I told you about hanging with Takima, always making you smoke that bad shit. But and one of y'all let y'all man do it though? For real?
No. I would.
I'm talking about even if he came out the pocket and said, I got it.
No. I would never have asked. And I've been in a situation where my husband, we did go I went somewhere, he came by and he offered to pay for drinks. One drink for everybody. That was cool. I didn't have to do that. But then one of them heifers had the nerve to say, and I told him, I said, if he's paying for your drink, you gonna get what you've been getting. She goes from getting a beer, and then she wants a Long Island iced tea. I said, oh no, that we not gonna do.
One of them type of people who ordered a hamburger at first, once they find somebody paying, and now all they certain they want steak.
Yeah, they want filet mignon.
She went from a $7 drink. I said, no, you gonna drink what you've been drinking. Otherwise, you gonna pay the difference.
But you sweet because she wouldn't have got nothing else. He done bought your ass one drink. He ain't buying you no more. You got the drink of your you got the drink of your choice. If you got a beer, you could have got a mixed drink the first time. You should have got it. You ain't getting a beer and then a mixed drink. You should have got the mixed drink in the beginning. That's what you wanted.
So is this that proverbial hole y'all been talking about?
Shit.
But you know, it's the same as if we all sat at a table and a guy would come to the table and want to buy, he wants to talk to one of us. Do you think he's obligated to buy drinks for everybody at the table?
No.
According to the internet, everybody say yes. All the women be saying yeah. When you be listening to the poll, they be saying the very least to do the respectful thing is to buy everybody at the table a drink. I'm like, what?
No,
how did this shit start?
No, I don't agree with that at all.
I don't agree with that either. There's nothing respectful about him buying drinks for everybody at the table. He should buy a drink for the woman that he's trying to holler at. Forget the rest of them. Buy your own damn drink. Let the next man who want to holler at them buy you a drink.
But you know what? It used to be a time when I would go out with my friends. It would only be one girl. It'd just be me and her. Now, if he bought her a drink, that's fine. But these heifers then come out 5, 6, 7 deep.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. A table full
And be
a table
expecting
full of
for the
chicks.
men to pay for everybody's.
Yep.
And now, if you them little round tables or whatever. Now, most tables can seat 10 people. If you get them big round tables, and they can, at least 6 or 7 people.
Yeah, at least 6 or 7. But they saying that if you shouldn't be out. This is I heard several women saying as a man, if you can't afford to buy
now, if you get them big
multiple
round
drinks for
tables,
women, you shouldn't be out at the bar.
They would seat 10 people.
And I'm not saying that makes you cheap or whatnot, but at the same time, you got to understand because you may not, this woman that you're interested in may not be interested in you. It could be just a high, she being polite. You done bought drinks at a table for a woman that you got nothing out of. And I ain't saying you're supposed to get nothing, but I'm just saying I would rather be turned down by the person that I'm buying one drink for then don't get nothing from this later. Then now the whole table sitting over here laughing at you, girl. You played the shit out of here. We everybody drinking off your goddamn Grand Marnier.
Number one, when you buy somebody a drink, you shouldn't be expecting nothing anyway.
No, you should not. No, I agree with you. You should not. But you take that a little easier when it's just that one woman instead of 6 goddamn women at the table laughing at your dumb ass.
Yeah.
Had y'all ever walked up to a table, bought a group of men drinks? And one of y'all, had you ever done that? That shit was instant. Hell no.
Not in this lifetime.
See that, Leon? That's a damn shame. We can't even get no damn drink. We just got to be there for something thirsty as hell.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind buying a man a drink or anything like that, but I'm not getting ready to buy a whole table of beer. No. You can get a pitcher of beer. I said a pitcher of beer.
And you said a group of men. No, I haven't bought a group of men drink. But if it's somebody I wanted to holler at or want to dance with, yes, I have sent them a drink.
So, men, tell us what
I'll
would
take a
y'all
picture
think?
of Bill. Shit, that better than nothing.
Right.
Tell us what would y'all think, men, if a woman came and bought. You're at the table with a bunch of your friends, and a woman comes up to buy all of y'all drinks. What would y'all think of her?
They wouldn't think of nothing. They to get a drink and be happy.
I was about to say I'm trying to process. Is this a trick question?
Right.
That's what I'm trying to process.
Whatever kind of question you think it is, just respond.
She trying to trick me.
Right.
I don't feel no type of way. You know what I say? It's about goddamn time. Thank you, ma'am.
I would never expect this to happen in my lifetime.
Now, true enough now, and I would say this, if I could afford to be a big baller like that, and there's a table full of nice looking gentlemen or whatever. I would buy them.
Back up now. It ain't no ain't no table full of nice looking women when they be making us to buy drinks now.
Ooh.
We just gonna be
That's
honest.
you. I'm talking about my money. I'm talking about
Hey,
my money.
that's when
She said, ain't nobody tell you
my
spend your money on them damn ragamuffins, Leon.
I'm talking about my money, Leon. My money pay for what I see.
I hear you.
Now, if I want Lay's potato chips, I ain't gonna fit to pick up them over there.
That what we need to tell them. Y'all ain't no bag of Lay's at this table.
Now,
Mario,
now the table I'm talking about is Lay's.
Buy y'all a drink?
Huh?
Are you
Now,
Leon?
Leon, when I said that, I was being cordial about my comment. Now, don't you make it ugly. You understand me?
Hey, I'm just saying.
But let me just rephrase my comment. Since you so bad.
Ooh, what?
Now, if I was balling like that, and I wanted to buy some gentlemen some drinks, yeah, I would buy the whole table.
All right.
Some drinks.
I would too, Marlon. A picture of Amber Bar.
Some of them might be ugly.
You know,
Leon,
there's always one ugly one in the group, Marlon.
You
As
don't
Leon
have
say,
to be
but
a baller to buy a couple pictures of beer.
I said drinks.
Said beer.
I ain't talking about no beer.
That's what other people talking about though.
That's what them cheap people talking about. I said if I was a baller.
Hey, it's
if
not
I was a
that
baller. I said if I'm a baller.
Like that.
If I was big, if I could afford to be a big baller.
Just looking at what your bank account say.
If I could afford to be a big baller like that, I would buy them some drinks. I ain't talking about no pictures of beer. Now I'm a low budget chick. I'm a low budget chick. Yeah. I'm a low budget chick, and I had a good night with some money. I buy them some beer. Maybe three pitchers of beer.
You know what? Once again, I'll take it just to hear y'all even say y'all would do it. But guess what?
But
before y'all lives is over, ain't then when y'all never gonna do it because it ain't required of y'all.
Don't say never.
But even if a woman was to
never say never, because you don't know it might have already been done somewhere in life. You don't know that.
No. I know it has been done somewhere in life. I'm just talking about
in my life.
Yes, in my life and y'all life. Y'all ain't never done it. Y'all got plenty of years up under your belt and they never did it.
Girls, we gonna have to take
don't go out like that to do it. So I don't go out like that.
We gonna have to take them out.
Well,
but then it goes to this. If y'all take us out, then that means that another one would have to buy us some drinks.
Why was that?
Yep.
Because y'all will be with us. Or we would be with y'all.
Yep.
We talking about somebody totally not in the same group with us.
Well, for the first round, we'll buy y'all some drinks and we'll move on.
And then if y'all go out with us and we watch y'all buy other niggas drink, we gonna be them niggas y'all talking about all mad at me mugging and shit. I know damn well they ain't buying no motherfucking no drink and we here with them shit and all.
Do you know what? We gonna leave y'all ass at the house.
At the fucking house.
We can't satisfy y'all. We gonna leave y'all at the house.
Oh man, but I'm glad that y'all
my
said
girls
that y'all would do
girls
it.
over there by them other niggas and drink. They like they don't even know us.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it go.
Oh my God.
At least y'all saying that y'all would actually buy a group of men some drinks. Most women wouldn't even do that. Wouldn't even say it.
But one of them did say not in this lifetime though. Have y'all ever bought me a drink? Not in this lifetime.
No, I've never done it or anything like that, but I would.
What has stopped you up until this point?
for one, I don't go out like that to do it.
Okay.
And if I do go out or something like that, I'm usually with my friends or something like that. So until now, that really has just never crossed my mind.
Bingo. That's what I was getting at. That part right there. It's never crossed your mind to do it because you haven't had to.
Right. Hadn't had to.
Does anybody ever have to?
No. We don't even have to buy drinks as a
That's
man.
what
We
I'm
don't
saying.
have.
Does anybody ever
We
have
don't.
to?
But we understand how things are done and how the game is played. It will be in your best interest to do so.
Well, I ain't have to be playing no games, but if I want to buy some drinks, I'll just buy it.
The gold ain't never look for itself. It's the gold miners that look for gold.
Why am I looking for gold? I just want to buy y'all some drinks.
You the gold. We the gold miners.
The next time I do self-date night, I will make sure I send a man a drink. Okay.
Remember, she said self-date night.
Yeah, self-date night. You know, that's the night where you take yourself out on a date.
Yes.
That's why I laughed.
I've done it several times.
I'm gonna need you to record that. I'm gonna need you to record that.
I will, yes. Self-date night. Maybe you should try it.
You know what? I will. I'm gonna wait till I get in the shower and have a self-date night.
Well, you go right ahead.
Oh Lord.
You said you'd never. I lied.
Don't send us too many drinks, Mario.
Oh my God.
Yeah. See, that's what happened. They sent over 1 2-minute drink. God damn it. Oh,
Mario be easy there because he don't need number one drink. He ain't even gonna drink that.
That's true.
He gonna sip it. Let the ice melt down in it. It's water.
Hey, before you sit that down, bring me a Dr. Pepper back and bring me the change difference, please.
And an extra cup of ice. And can I get an extra cup of ice too?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That drink was $14. Dr. Pepper ain't but $2. Give me $12 back, please.
Oh wow.
All right, man. Let's go, man. We way over time.
Oh my God.
Right,
Think about 5 more Dr. Peppers.
I don't want no 5
And
more Dr. Pepper. I want that $12 change.
What if they don't have Dr. Pepper? Then
No, they got some type of soda. They got some type of soda. All right, so Felicia, you want to start off with taking us home tonight?
Oh my God.
Well, I'm just gonna say I hope everybody enjoyed the show. Come back and see us again.
And
tonight, but you got put back in your place, and I guess it's all good. And y'all have a good.
I'm gonna need a little bit more energy next time than that. That's not your normal thing, okay? But I'll let it slide tonight. Janine,
If you want to act like that, you need to learn to stay in your motherfucking damn lane.
There you
all
go.
right. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, J9, I know you can't get all into it because you amongst family, but say something to the people.
I just want to thank everybody for joining in and have a good night. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
All right. Big bro Lee Jack, what it do?
Hey, it's been a great night. Learned a few things about a few people. Ladies, if you ever out in the club, send a man a drink. He might make it do what it do.
Oh my God, Marlena, talk to the people.
Thank you for joining us, viewers. Thank you for hanging out with us and showing us a little love. We certainly do appreciate it. Don't forget to bring friends when you come the next time. Peace out. Meow.
Meow. Meow. Okay. All right, Andrea, what's going on? Tell them and tell them everything this time, Andrea. I mean everything. Website,
I got you. I
email.
got you.
Let's see, can you do it?
I do hope that everyone has enjoyed the show tonight. And if you ever find out or figure out, or if you are a responsible hoe, we'd like to hear from you. We will like to hear from you, and please explain to me what the hell a responsible hoe is, because I really want to know. And you can do that at atotalview22@gmail.com, or you can hit us up on the website. It is a little comment box over there. You can send it to us that way, and that website is totalview22.com. We will be waiting to hear from whether you're a responsible hoe or not. All right.
All right, Miss Didetta, can you bring us home, please?
Ooh, this has been a night. Thank you for joining us in our shenanigans, and I knew we wasn't going to be able to keep it straight. I knew it. But we did the best we could with what we got. Thank you for coming. We'll be looking for you next week. Suck it now.
Suck it now. All right, with that being said, people, we have definitely run long, but we enjoyed it. We have fun. And like Andrea said, please, if you must whore responsibly. Good night.